Sorry about that. I got cut off because I got a weird virus on my thing. So this is now 2 videos in one, maybe. We'll start with number 5. Godzilla Final Wars. How do you even describe this film? It's like The Matrix meets Star Wars meets every Godzilla film. Obviously, the biggest knock against the film is all the Godzilla stuff happens within the second part of the movie. He's not even around for the first part except for the very beginning. And it's way, 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 way more focused on the human story. Which is weird, seeing it's supposed to be the final ever Godzilla film. But once he does come in, he just kicks ass from beginning to end. Even the funniest part where he just destroys the American version of Godzilla. Although people seem like it's a beatdown, but the Godzilla is pretty cool. Their version of Zilla is done really well. He's pretty powerful. He just misses his attack, lands in the Sydney Opera House, and then Godzilla hits him with a full atomic blast. Boom, he's done. The music at that moment is really good too. Okay, next up, where a lot of people will not have any of these films in their top 10 even. But I will go with number 4, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Not the remake of the original Godzilla film titled that, but the American version that came out in 2019. This is the most visually appealing Godzilla film ever made. Yes, they're all CGI, but it's the most modern, best made CGI versions of all the classic villains. Godzilla's amazing. King Ghidorah, Rodan, Mothra, you name it. It's just action-packed, beginning to end. The human story is a Godzilla human story. They're sort of stupid. You're like, this is dumb, but you can't just have kaijus fighting and no story around it. Really good movie. I cannot wait to see Godzilla vs. King Kong whenever it finally comes out. Next up, number 3, Godzilla, the 2014 version. Yes, look, all 3 American versions are in my top 10. I love every Godzilla film, from the very first one to the latest, but I just enjoyed that version. Some people say Godzilla's not enough. Of course, I'd want Godzilla in the entire film. Like, it wouldn't make any sense, but it's very fun. The story is actually pretty good. You get connected with the characters. You're sad when the father dies, and it's just it's a very good movie. Very enjoyable. And the criticism is acceptable and understandable, but it's still a very good movie. Please give it a chance, because it's revitalized the whole franchise. So, number 2 is a very popular and very unpopular one at the same time. It does have the longest title of them all. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters, All-Out Attack. Oh my god, this is one of the greatest Godzilla films ever made. It makes no sense. It's insanity from beginning to end. King Ghidorah is a hero, even though he's the biggest villain in the Godzilla universe. Mothra's cute and adorable, funny, and Baragon, he's not even in the title. It's like, and did I say that right? Baragon or Bart is not the one from the Gamera series. So, but that fight is so cool. You rarely see the full costumes from feet to head, and their fight is weirdly adorable. He's very little, and you feel really sad when he gets destroyed. So, but if you're just watching, Godzilla looks amazing, although he looks fat. But his suit with just white eyes is very cool and very fun to watch. And now number 1. This will cause some controversy to nobody's watching this. It's not Godzilla 1954. Although I truly love and respect that movie, even the remake, American-wise, it's not one you're going to watch every time. It's dark. It's depressing. Godzilla looks really, really weird sometimes. Especially when he's peering over the hill or cliff or mountain or whatever. Well, I don't know what the hell that is. It's weird as hell looking. But it just... You have to respect it because it created the whole thing. But does anyone ever just sit and watch the 1954 Godzilla? It's like, oh, gotta watch this. Gotta watch it again. My personal favorite is Godzilla 2000. What? What? Yes, I love this movie. Godzilla looks incredible. This was their answer to the 1998 American Godzilla. He looks amazing. The story is fun. The human characters are fun. The father and daughter, the reporter lady, the comedy parts. Godzilla shows up right at the beginning, and he's there all throughout the movie. The alien vessel looks like a giant floating turret at first, but then it gets cool looking, and then they created a monster to fight him. Who the suit limitations made the fights sort of crappy, but visually they're amazing. He's fighting that and the space shuttle. And it is my personal favorite Godzilla movie. If you watch it, you have to agree that it is amazing Godzilla film. Everything about it just finds the perfect balance of what a Godzilla film needs to be. Plenty of Godzilla, a villain that is very powerful, but he takes out. Human story that's actually interesting, where you actually are in depth with the characters. It's my personal favorite, Godzilla 2000. Well, that's my top 10 list of Godzillas. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.